Hey, hi all.
Hello.
Uh, can you please share meeting details in the group once? I think someone are asking in the group.
Actually, I shared, but it's asking passcode and directly joining with the link.
Hmm, okay, 1 second. Okay, who are installed machine learning? Who are installed the Anaconda platform and who are not able to install?
I installed it. Remya.
I installed it, Sunita.
Sunita installed, Remya installed, Sudha,
I did. Yes, I
mm,
installed it.
Ganga,
Yeah, I installed.
Sureka,
Yes, sir, I did.
Surabhi,
Yes, I did.
and Thanvi.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Now, I'll try to introduce about some concepts and we'll okay, I'll 1 second, I'll share this. Okay. You're able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now the things which we are going to discuss in this course are Excel, SQL, Tableau, Python, Power BI, and data warehouse. You know what I'm feeling? I want to start with, actually I'm planning, I want to start with the Python. Okay, once I completed at least uh, 30 to 40%, I'll go to Excel and we'll try to complete 50% of the Excel and we'll get back to SQL. We'll complete 30 to 40% and then we'll come to Python and we'll complete 100%. And then it's for Tableau. We'll complete 40 to 50%. We'll come back to data warehousing. After completion of the data warehousing, we'll go to Power BI. Or So this is the one option to complete. And another thing is, so now I need to start with the Python, need to complete Python once, and then I need to go to Excel. And which way you're feeling like that you're comfortable?
I am new to this, so whatever it is, I am okay with that.
Okay. Okay, right. To give some brief intro, Python I'll start. Okay, guys, can you please anyone or no, everything is perfect, right? Each and everyone tried the Jupyter Notebook command to check your functionality in the Anaconda prompt after installation.
Yeah, there is a notebook, Jupyter notebook. Yeah, this I saw.
Okay, after installation in Anaconda prompt. You need to type a command at Jupyter. Then home will be open from the browser. This browser is default in your machine.
Can you please show us this one after the installation, this one?
Okay, I'll show. Closing this. Closing each and everything related to it. And I'll show from start. Okay. In the Windows screen, you're able to see Anaconda. Team, can you please follow clearly? And if at any point you are not able to understand, please let me know. I'll explain one more time. In the Anaconda, you are able to see Anaconda prompt. You need to click that Anaconda prompt. If you click that Anaconda prompt, you are able to open like this. Okay. Then you need to type Jupyter Notebook. Please take care about the spelling. Maybe there are chances you may be type I instead of Y. If you click enter, it will open a page like this. No, a page like this, it will open in your machine. Each and everyone are in the same page.
Yes.
For each and
Yes.
everyone, it is open. Okay. Now see, these all are the default folders which you created in your document. Now I'll tell you some of the things in it.
I couldn't do that. Can you show me that one more time?
One more
Yes.
thing is, without entering the code, its code, we can select this Jupyter from this
You
app.
can select this, but it will take a lot of time and the pressure on the system is going to increase because invoking each and everything from the Anaconda.
Okay.
If you just calling with the command prompt, then only the Jupyter notebook will invoke. Otherwise, you can open the entire Anaconda and you can use that IDE.
Oh,
Otherwise, you can. Another way is you need to select the Jupyter notebook icon and you can click on it. These are the
okay.
two ways.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you observe, so this is a quit and this is a logout. Quit means we're going to disconnect from the server, and logout means we log out from the server. These are the two things. And if you're able to see these three, and these two, these three, you need to remember clearly. Now, why I'm saying this thing? This is the files. Defaultly, it is already selected. You are able to see all these things which are already there in your document. Once, if you write some code and if you create some code and if you are running something, that particular files you are able to see it here. Clusters. If you are using anything related to big data and all those stuff in all those such type of connections and the such type of information data load, all will you are able to see in this particular format. Coming to the upload, if you want to upload any new files, like you can directly browse like in new is nothing but you can create someone's voice is coming as echo folder and a text and command prompt, and Python 3. Okay, these are the options which are available in new. I'll show you what type of options. Just you see. New Python 3 option is there. Text file is there. It's like a normal notebook. Folder is there. It's like a normal folder. Terminal is there. Terminal is nothing but the Anaconda prompt here open. Okay, folder is normal functionality. Text file, it's like a notebook. Python 3 is nothing but the IPY notebook it will create. IPY notebook means, IPY. What is the meaning of IPY? Dot
Extension of Python.
IPYP. Interactive Python notebook. Okay. The notebook's extension in the Jupyter are .ipynb. Okay, clear? Now just I'm creating a separate folder for all of your classes and for all of your things. Just you can able to see. Folder. I have lot of folders in my UI, right? So that is the reason I need to go down to check my folder is created or not. If you observe, you're able to see, right? Seconds ago, A few seconds ago, one folder is created. I don't like the unfolder name. I'm changing that folder name. See, if I selected this particular radio button, I got the rename option. Okay, rename option is nothing but okay. I'm creating this folder. See, now after that it will reorder and it will, you're able to see it here. If you click on this folder, it will navigate inside to it. Inside it, nothing is there. Okay. For clear understanding and for one more time, I'm showing how to create a folder inside to that folder. The process is same. I clicked on the folder, it is created. I'm renaming it. It's related to okay, basic Python. Okay, rename. And I'm creating one more folder. What are the different modules which we are going to cover? Renaming it. Okay, I'm creating one more folder. Some libraries are there which will be useful for data analysis. In those libraries, one is NumPy, and then second one is a Pandas. Okay, so now order is, I think somewhat changed. So that is the reason, I'm checking, I'm putting it in a specific order. Rename 101. I'm renaming it. Please try to do parallelly along with me. Rename. Okay, these are the things which so now I created. Is it clear to each and everyone up to now? Hello, Sandhya,
Yes.
you are not able to hear anything. Hello.
So you created first folder is that IES, and then inside this folder, these are
Yes.
the basic Python.
Yes, basic Python, advanced Python, NumPy, and Pandas. These are the folders which I created inside to it. For each and everyone, it is clear. Are anyone facing any problem in creating the folders and renaming it?
No.
Everything is clear for all of you?
Yes.
Okay, right. Now I'm going inside to the basics of Python. Now here I'm creating the actual working one, Python notebook. If I created Python notebook, if you're able to see, you can able to see clearly, you're like untitled one. No, it's not an untitled one. You need to rename it.
Excuse me, can you go back? I just missed the step. How did you come here? Like,
Where up to where you followed?
just this command window. How did it get it here?
Okay.
Yeah.
After opening, command window will be there. This is nothing but Anaconda prompt. You need to open it and you need to type Jupyter Notebook. Then automatically it will open default browser from your page, the home. In that home, right side, you have an option called new. In that new, different options will be there. Python, folder, text, prompt. Okay, different type of options will be there. First you need to create a folder with your class name. And after that, you can click on that folder and you can create 4 different folders inside it. Basic Python, Advanced Python, NumPy, and Pandas. And after that, we came to Basic Python folder and I created one notebook and I renamed it into Basic Python, or I renamed it into Jupyter Notebook Introduction. This is the thing what is happened up to now.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, this is a Jupyter Notebook introduction. I don't like the name with some of the things are related to underscore and some of the things are. Okay, Jupyter Notebook. Okay.
This is this Jupyter node. This one is inside the folder first we created, or a new one?
Who's this? Who is asking this question?
Ramya.
Remya. Initially for our class, you created one folder, right?
Yes.
Inside that folder, you
We create.
created 4 folders.
Yes. I
In
done
that
that.
one folder, one is the basic Python folder. In that basic Python folder, you created the notebook.
Oh, okay.
You need to name it that particular notebook. Like that. Is it clear for each and everyone? So I'll give 1 minute, please check and please create all those folders inside to you and it will be a practice for you also. Now,
Basic Python, Advanced Python, NumPy, then one more was there, what's it?
Pandas. Jupyter Notebook introduction. Basic Python. Advanced Python. NumPy. And Pandas. Okay, clear?
So, do I need to have same name of first folder?
You can give whatever the names you are comfortable. Those that is not a mandatory one. That is a must and should one. Uh, my intention is at there how to create folders, how to create subfolders, how to create a notebook, and which way you need to organize the content which we are dealing now. To give that information, I just provided and I just showed. It's not like that you need to keep the same names. It's not like that you need to create a folder hierarchy like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Installation Jupyter Notebook introduction. What we did in it?
I have one more question. Actually, like
Yes.
this basic Python, we've created 4 folders, right? No.
Yes.
Okay. So inside it's a class folder, again 4 folders for text.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
How many ways we can open Jupyter Notebook?
2 ways. From the prompt. And that is from the
Through the command prompt,
Okay.
then just selected under the
navigator.
Anaconda.
Navigator.
Anaconda prompt. And the
Hello?
second way is
Anaconda navigator from there, right?
okay. And the third one is what's the third one?
Jupyter.
You're able to see directly you have a Jupyter UI icon. You're able to see on my screen
Yes.
like that you also have in your machine. Okay, clear?
Can you please specify Anaconda that prompt also, that what we have to type it there, that also can you please?
So Anaconda prompt is that thing, right?
Yeah, no, we have to from the command, right? So that command actually, can you please specify that also?
Okay, you're asking that command.
Yeah.
This is the command. Okay, clear now? Hello?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
right. Now, we're going to discuss about these are the different shortcuts which we'll use in the Jupyter Notebook. You know, whenever we are using any software or any tool, you need to be familiar for that, right? You need to familiar for that, and you need to know what are the features it has and what type of things you are going to face, and what type of facilities you have in that environment. So that's the reason this is our next thing. If you observe, if you observe, I'm opening the Jupyter Notebook. Just you see what it is called. What is called it? Now I'll tell the first. Explain it here, and then we'll go to there, and then we'll complete it there. Up to now, each and everyone are clear, right? Or anyone have any doubts related to how to invoke the Anaconda, how to invoke the Jupyter notebook, or how to create the folders, or how to create the Ipython notebook? I hope everyone are clear up to now.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you're able to see one specific rectangular box inside to the Jupyter notebook. If it contains it will contains like this. This is nothing but input. In this format, this is called a cell or code cell. Code cell means in this cell, we can write code, programming code we can write. In Anaconda, it's not like that we can only write a Python code. By calling some libraries and by using some utilities, you can write SQL code, you can write PySpark, and you can write different codes. Okay, whatever it may be, if you're writing a programming code, means it is considered as a cell or code. Okay, is it clear? These particular cells can be created and added in the notebook in 3 ways. One is on the UI, you are able to see one plus button, and along with that, shift plus control, shift plus enter, and control plus enter. These are the 3 ways which you can add cells to the notebook. Okay, and we have a 2 types of cells mainly used in the Jupyter notebook. One is with the input. This is a cell, and another one is a without this. This is a markdown. Markdown means it will use to take comments or observations or notes. Data analysis is nothing like that. It's not like that, writing some programs and giving and some modules and give it. After getting the data, we need to analyze and we need to observe the results. We need to quote our doubts to ask the business. We need to take a note down of our things which we did. What are the doubts we have? Each and everything we need to note down. For that, you don't need to maintain a separate document. Jupyter Notebook has a specific feature like that notes taking, that is a markdown. To convert one code cell into markdown, you need to use SK plus M. If you want to convert one markdown to Excel, you need to use SK plus Y. Okay, these are the things which you need to remember. Okay, for example, you write a program A plus B in the code cell. To execute this cell, you have a 3 ways. One is run in the UI, and another one is shift plus enter, and third one is control plus enter. Here I had told you, right? Please correct it. This is one is SK plus A, another one is SK plus B. To create a new cell below to the current cell, to create a new cell above to the current cell. These are the 2 ways to create along with the plus in the UI. To execute a code, you need to use shift enter, you need to use control enter, you can use run. These 3 are in these 3, 2 are same and 1 is a different. I'll show you. Is it clear enough if I
Can you please repeat again?
now I'll tell it here, right? You can able to understand.
Okay.
Okay. You see, this is a cell. Okay, this is cell. You're able to, I hope you're able to see. This is a cell. In this cell, you can write a code and all those things. Now, if I want to make a notes, I'm going to convert this cell into Markdown. Markdown is nothing but a place where we can able to write comments why we are writing that particular program, or take our observations, or note our observations, or otherwise we can write our doubts to which ask to the business instantaneously at where we got the doubt and in what situation that we got the doubt. Okay, Jesse. To convert a cell into Markdown, a specific shortcut is there, escape M. Just see, I'm not doing anything. Escape M, I pressed. The in is disappeared and you are able to see in the code cell place, Markdown you are able to see. Okay, clear? Markdown. Now here I'm writing all the notes which I want to show. What is my first point? Cell to Markdown. What is the shortcut I told to you?
Escape M.
Plus M.
Escape plus M. Markdown to cell.
Escape plus Y.
Escape plus Y. And next. See, this is the one way, and another way is from the toolbox, from the toolbar. Okay, if you want to select, okay, I'll tell you the basic difference. For example, this is, you can consider it's a Python code. Okay, I executed it, I got a result. I just change it into Markdown. If I execute it, what you're able to see? You're able to see just the result which I typed inside the cell. Nothing about it.
Mm.
It is just displaying what we written inside. Okay,
Okay.
clear?
Yes.
Now, the another way is, anyway, all those things are you're able to see in the visual screen. Now, if you want to add a new cell, new cell, escape plus A is one way. New cell above to the current cell. A means nothing but above, guys. Okay, I'll show you what it is after telling this also. You want to add a new cell below to the current cell, escape B. Just you can see. It's not like that capital A are used, cap BY used. It's not like that. Just for the look purpose only. Just I'm using capitals. Okay, Jesse. You can feel like that this is my current folder. Why? Because my cursor is there in it. Okay. Now I am using escape A. You see what happened? A folder is created above to the current cell. I'm keeping my cursor in the same same cell, and I'm using escape B. A folder is inserted below to the current folder. Is it clear for each and everyone?
Yes, sir.
Or anyone have
Yes.
any doubts? Okay. Now, if you want to delete a cell, escape G. Okay. C. Escape D. D. For first time, you need to click double times, and from the next time, each and every time, for one click, the cell is going to delete. Okay. Is it clear? Each and everyone, can you please try all these in your machines? I'll give it 2 minutes.
This can be used for both the markdown and the code, right?
I have one question. I want to say, if I want to practice, where can I go now after creating the folders? Hello? Hello?
You're able to hear me?
I did not have anything.
Your mic is a little bit noisy.
And I'm using AirPods also.
Okay. Okay. What is your question exactly?
After creating a folders, basic folder, where can I practice if I want to have that screen? Cell code?
Okay. For example, you already created.
Yes.
Okay. You already created the folder.
Mm-hmm.
In that basic folder, you need to go to the basic folder and you can create one Jupyter notebook, like by clicking the Python 3. If you click the Python 3, you're able to see untitled folder at there. You can keep the name which you like. And
Okay.
then if you click on this particular notebook, then you will navigate to this place.
Okay. I will try.
One more thing is,
Yes.
this is applicable for both the markdown and the cells, right? For the code, right?
For the code, which is applicable.
This escape plus M, escape plus Y, those things.
Yes. Why? Because this is a code. To convert into markdown, you will use M. Once again, if you convert back to code cell, escape Y.
No. I'm asking about the adding cells.
Adding cells, yes, same thing. Even though if it is a markdown also, the same formula.
But the
If it is
cells,
a cells also, for example, if it is a cell also, the same way.
okay.
But you need to remember, if you are in a markdown stage, you are not able to directly create a markdown. You will create a cell and you need to change it into markdown.
Okay. Got it.
I also have a question.
Yes.
This notebook, to make it inside that basic Python, how to make it? Because when I make it, it was outside. It's not inside that basic Python folder.
No.
Created
You need
outside.
to navigate. You need to navigate into the folder by clicking on it.
Yeah.
Then you need to select the new from the Python. Then it will create inside to the basic Python.
So see, I have to open this basic Python, then inside I have to create. Is it that way?
Yes, yes, right.
But when I'm opening this basic Python, it is not.
Can you please share your screen? Who is it?
Ganga.
Who is it? Ganga?
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. So can you please share your screen? Ganga, can you please share your screen?
Can you see me?
Okay. Okay.
Can you see now?
Where is the basic Python you created? Yes, yes, I am able to see. Now what you did? You didn't created a folder. You created a notebook or text file you created with the name of basic Python.
Okay.
Just remove that one. Remove that one. Delete it.
Yeah, got it.
Delete it. Yes, click on it. Select the remaining two also at once. Notebooks, 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 notebooks. No, 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 not that one. Unselect it.
This one?
Yes, select the last two. No, no, no. Why you need to delete? Why you selected the first one? Okay, delete it. Okay, now go to new. Click on folder. Folder. Click on folder.
I couldn't see when waiting because of the sharing thing. I couldn't see.
You're able to see the folder. Now you can select it and rename it into 01 underscore basic Python. Now you need to click on the basic Python folder. No, no, no. Don't select that thing. Just directly click at there. Click on. Now you can create a one Jupyter notebook inside to the new. Click on Python 3. Now you can create. Now your book will go. Your book is going to open. Can you please close the remaining other two? Don't restart. Just close it directly. Leave. Select leave. Okay. Click on the untitled one. Click on the untitled one at the top. No, no, no. Come down. Come down. A little bit of come down. Yes. Click on the untitled one. Yes. Click on. Click it there. Now you can able to rename this Jupyter notebook. It's a Jupyter notebook introduction. Is it clear? Each and everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I practice it.
You're able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, these are the things which are very important. Okay. Now, if you want to, you know how to delete, you know how to change into Markdown, how to sell, you know how to add new cells also. Now, I'll tell to execute code. To execute code, two ways are there. Shift plus enter.
We already did that.
Control plus enter. And run also there. For example, just you see, I am creating one new cell beside to the current cell. In that I am adding these two. By using control enter, I am executing this code. By using shift enter, I am executing this code. What happened? What it is happened? If you use the shift enter to execute the code, what is the result? Code executed and new cell created
Yes, great.
below to the current cell if if it is if no cell below to it. You need to understand inside to it there is no new cell, right? Previously if we used shift enter and if you executed it, so that is the reason new cell is created. Already new cell is there, right? New cell or cell is there, right? Once again I'm going to this code and if I'm executing with help of the shift enter, a new cell is not going to create. It will navigate into that particular cell. That's it. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
If any existed, then it will navigate to it. Okay. See what the what control so by using escape dd I'm deleting this cell. I'm executing this cell once again with help of the control enter. What happened? It will only execute the code. It doesn't create any new cell.
Mhm.
Okay.
So,
Is it clear?
so why do we use those shift plus enter? It is better to use the control plus enter, right?
Okay. For example, you have a multiple couple of lines of code. Then what you will do? You need to continuously using shift plus enter. Na defaultly it will change into another folder and another cell and your code will execute. Code will execute. If you are using control enter means if you want to execute 3 lines or 4 lines of 3 cells or 4 cells, na each time you need to navigate that particular cursor into the cell and you need to use the control enter.
Okay, got it.
Okay, right. Okay, these are the shortcuts which we use. And now I'll tell some things which are related to Markdown.
Just 1 minute.
Okay, I told you, right? To take notes, Markdown will be useful. If you observe what's happening, you're increasing the number of hashes, the size of the font all decreasing. Okay, it is saturated. Nothing is going to happen. This is the saturation. Okay, clear? If you're increasing the number of hashes, the size is decreasing from 1 to, okay, now you see. What happened? What is this particular font style?
Italics. Italics. No. Is it italics?
Yes. To create an italic font, you need to use stars at the start and end without space. Okay. To create a bold, double stars. Main point. Subpoints. Okay. And
How do we create the main point? What did you do? I didn't.
just one dot space. You can write whatever you want.
Okay.
Paragraph. This is Jupyter Notebook Introduction. Okay, this is a paragraph. Just you need to give a one tab and you need to go with it. Okay, clear? These are the different tips. It will be useful for you to create notes in a different styles. Okay, if you want to if you want to include color also, you can include. If you have I'll tell you the simple command, but it's related to HTML. Okay, CSS, these things. Color. Okay, I want to write and font. Whatever the color I want, I can keep. Okay, everyone are clear up to now? Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Now to create cells and to lead cells and execution process and the notes taking tips. Right. Now, next thing what we're going to do. Identifiers. Okay. These are our next things which we're going to discuss in our class. Okay, please try to practice it. Why? Because we'll do all the Python itself in the Jupyter notebook, right? I'll mostly use, if we use mostly shortcuts. Anyone have any questions? Hello? Or any doubts, or you need to increase the pace of the class? A little bit of speed you want?
Initially, this is okay, sir.
Okay, why? Because so if you pick up and if you're habituated to
Yeah, then we
listening
can.
and practicing that, then we'll go up to 1.5 hours and 2 hours of class, and we'll increase a little bit of speed also.
Yes.
Okay, first, we need to be tuned, right? So that's the reason what I'm asking. Anyone have any other doubts, or can we wrap up the session for today? Okay, and one more thing which I want to ask. Okay, the content and all those things, I'll share through the WhatsApp group once. So it is a very basic thing, right? Just try to practice these things. I'll share these shortcuts in our group. 1 second. I just executed it. Okay, I just pasted in our group. Please remember these also. If you want to take a screenshot or something else, you can take a screenshot. Otherwise, anyway, I'm going to share this notebook in tomorrow. Why? Because it's very small, right? Why you don't need to take it? So no, I'll share it in a tomorrow's class after completion of some basic concepts in Python. Okay. Can I wrap up, or anyone have any questions?
Yeah, can you show the 6 point, like shift plus enter? I'm just confusing
Okay.
if current
Okay.
cell
See.
is any
Okay.
existed.
So
Yeah.
I'm executing this cell with the help of Shift Enter. See.
Yes, and then what is meaning, like if no cell below to it, and if existed cell then will navigate to it.
Why? Because already a new cell is there, right, below to this particular cell. Then you see, I'm using the Shift Enter once again. What it is happening? What is happening?
It's going on new cell.
A new, it's not creating any new cell now. It is just navigating into the existing cell.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Anyone have any questions?
It's clear.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. We'll meet you tomorrow.
Thank you. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay. Anyone have? Is it clear for everyone? Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes.